I'm about to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm making cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. Shit, they'll never get to me. And I don't give a damn, I'm out here trying to make history. You was dissing me. Now you all on my dick and wanna collab with a nigga, but don't say shit to me. Can't deal with the fake, the grass be covered in snakes. I can't expect a bitch nigga to ever be real if it's not in his family trade. Swimming infinity pools, we chillin'. Niggas will pay for the mood I'm feeling. Here for my people like Cape and Nick Nillin, like Ron in Miami, don't make me a villain. Wow, I'm ready and willing to do what I gotta do just to go make me a killin'. Watching for vultures and biters who jockin' my trip, cause you know how these niggas be stealing. I see they wanna compete with me, and they wanna beef. I want them to eat with me, on their hands and they feet with me. We grinding for real, I know it makes.
Oh, that beat on. Go ahead. Hey, DJ Rail, go ahead, hop on the beat one time. DCM podcast, we back for another one. We got Rail on the mic, about to go ahead and give us another legendary freestyle, man. Go ahead, hop on that beat one time for the one time.
Yeah. Hey, check it. Man, my girl is fine. With my nigga Flight, episode 99. Hey, I'm a rap, it won't be wrong. I'm a flow on this dog song.
Yeah.
Got the music coming through my headphones.
Huh?
Got the whip and the wheels, they real chrome.
Chrome.
Hey, you know me, I'm gonna be ballin'.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money in my wallet.
Oh.
Hey, sunshades on the block, the haters.
Yeah.
Went to Cascade to glide with the skaters.
Oh.
Atlanta, Georgia. Man, I am a Falcon.
Oh.
Man, hold up. I don't know where to go with Falcon, but I'm going. Man, I'm getting it in on the can. Got the black, red, and the red like I am the Spider-Man. I got the hat on. It's fly. I'm going to the sky. I might be high, but don't worry about me, nigga, because I'm all right. Man, hold up. And we too lit. Man, I like blue, but I ain't no crib.
Yeah.
I don't rep no games. Man, I am a Christian. See my diamonds, cause they be glistening.
Yeah.
Got the watch. Call me Shador Sanders. Man, I'm like yellow, like I am Ned Flanders.
Oh.
Man, what's the deal? I'm running out of time. I don't know where my glasses at. I must not be in my prime. Man, yeah. Turn it off, man. Turn off the music. Turn the music. Oh,
he didn't went crazy, y'all. He didn't went crazy. I'm telling y'all, every time y'all come to this podcast, every time we go live, it's gonna be that boy Real hopping on the mic. He gonna drop another legendary freestyle, man. Always. But per usual, welcome to another episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. As always, I'm your boy Vino Flight.
I'm Peachy Perfect.
And we are here, episode 99, dog. Episode 99. We are here. We're live. 100 is around the corner. Thank God that we've been able to deliver 99 episodes thus far. Man, bro. 99 is crazy. 99 is crazy.
We are officially at 99. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little blurry. I gotta adjust this a little bit. There you go. Yes, we are at 99, man. It is awesome. We've talked about this now since we're kind of talking about since about episode 50. So gonna get to a little few of the church announcements really quick. We have episode 100 coming up. I thought we were gonna have a for sure day, but I don't want to get y'all something and switch off of it. So we still thinking November 2nd.
Yeah,
but
that's
we want to give a little time out. We want to prepare for this 100th episode. We want it to be a big deal. So we're working on some logistics, but we've been going hard. We've really been going hard. Cause see, for those who are new to this, and Flight will remember this, we used to do it in seasons. Yes. I don't know who we thought we were. We thought we was Breaking Bad, and so we would do seasons.
We trying to hit 100 episodes so we can get syndicated.
Right. And when we were doing 100, when we were doing seasons, we were moving real slow. And then me and Flight came up with the brilliant idea to just go weekly and just scratch seasons and go straight episode. I think we did that about 40, maybe 30 or 40 when we made that decision. So we've been going hard, man, with only a few weeks in between. So shout out to our families for allowing us to keep doing this. And
facts.
As we get ready
to our ladies for sure.
Facts. To be able to continue to do this as we get ready for episode 100, which is going to be done. Thank you for the congratulations. I see we got.
Appreciate you, mama.
See, we got Mike P in the house. We got that boy G House in here, man. Hey,
we got Prime Podcast in this thing, man.
Yes, G House, drop your YouTube link in the comments, please, so that way we can get people to follow. I thought I should have made you. I'll make your QR code, but just drop your. If you're here, G House, drop your channel, please. In the chat.
I'll do it real quick.
Okay, so but please y'all go follow. Flight's gonna post it in the comments. G House has motorcycle content. Bike content, man. Just fire content with some great angles, bro. Great angles on his stuff. So, man, we just want to keep supporting that and run that up. So, if you can please, if everybody that's here right now like that today. Also, shout out to the Prime Podcast that's in the bill, like Flight said. JDVA, shout out to them and everything that they're doing over there in the sports world too, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm a part of their show on Thursdays when they go live. I always have fun in the comment section. So please come over there on Thursdays if you want to see me act a fool over there. And they got some crazy takes too. So I love it. What any other church announcements right now?
This has nothing to do with anything, but before we went live, we was tuned in. The homies, they in a college football league. And right now, before we went live, we was watching the game. Two friends of the show in Charm and DB were going head to head. There was a lot of trash talk going on. And right now, as I look over to my left, Charm is getting the brakes beat off of him. It's looking spooky. I just wanted to announce that because I glanced over. And when I left, it was 21-7. I came back, it's 59-14. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there, Charm. You getting your ass beat. You muted.
I don't even remember hitting that. Oh, yeah, I did when I took my train. But what else we have? What else announcements we have? Episode 100 is coming out, like I said. More content is coming out. As we get ready for episode 100, we're gonna have a lot of different things coming out from 100 to 200. So we're gonna need everybody's help just promoting that. Fly, I just discovered something. Like if I hover over the like to see how many people watching, I can see who's watching from where.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just discovered that. I feel
look at that. Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let them use you.
So shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. We got an awesome show planned for y'all today. It's episode 99. So this is the calm before the storm. If you was here last week, we had an amazing time for episode 98. Amazing time here last week. I'm not gonna be ignorant like that today, y'all. I'm not gonna be ignorant like that today. I'm gonna be reserved today because we want to make sure I save this good energy for what's to come. As of right now, I know it was in that church announcement. I should be doing a watch party this Sunday for the Texans and Packers game.
Yes.
That is my plan. I'm working out some stuff, so that is my plan to do that. What's up? What's up, Jay? Welcome home, man.
Hey, welcome home, Jay.
Welcome home, big dog.
This is in the chat. Chad's in the chat. What's going down?
Yes. Baby's in the chat. Mama in the chat. I see you. So if you watch right now, get in the chat, man. We got a fun show planned right now. Listen, like the pastor said, we won't be before y'all long.
No, won't be long. We won't
be before y'all long. I will be in Dallas next week. I got a book signing. So I'll be out there in Dallas next week. So of course I'm gonna go kick it.
What's the name? Tell the people the name of the book.
The name of the book is Don't Stop, Get It. It's an encouragement book. So I hope y'all check that out.
I hope y'all pick that up, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pick up. Y'all go ahead, pick up. Don't Stop, Get It. An encouraging story by Brother Real.
Check it out, though. You know, listen. If you leave 45 comments today, I'll send you a signed copy of Don't Stop, Get It. You will be encouraged.
No, that's so funny, man. That's so.
So yeah, I'll be at the Avino next week, y'all. So it's gonna be fun. Yes, so be looking. We got something planned. So hope if we everything goes like we wanted to, which I know it will. We're gonna get some content of us take it. Oh, hold on. It says my computer battery low. Hold on now.
Hold on now. Whoa, hold on.
I didn't know it was unplugged. Hold on. I can't find the hole. Give me a second.
Whoa.
Hold on now.
Oh.
What a hole.
Family friendly.
Is it?
What is it, Jay, when you get home? Jay, was you in jail or some shit? Hey, man, welcome home, Brother Ashton. Welcome home, gang. Welcome home. All right, free Jay till I see.
Oh, somebody just called me from Beverly Hills, free California.
Free Jay till it's backwards.
I should have answered that.
What? Who was it? It's probably Uncle Shay Shay.
Somebody just called me from Beverly Hills, California.
It's probably Uncle Shay Shay.
Am I back? Am I chopping? Am I chopping?
I'm chopping a little bit. Still slightly. Hey. There it goes. It's making its way back.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I guess when I plugged my computer in. Okay. But I'm plugged up now. I didn't know it was unplugged. So
church announcement. I'm gonna throw a welcome home party for the Ashtons. I got it. Hey, when that party? Baby, we may have to go to Houston. The Ashtons is back home. Free the Ashtons till I see the Ashtons. You feel me?
For those who might not, we had a
live from the city.
We had a crazy weekend.
Oh shit, man. That's hilarious, dog.
Okay, just trying to make sure we all good now. Okay. Really like the PlayStation 2 characters, man. Whatever.
That's crazy.
I told Flight before we were live, I love that nigga on Fat Albert. I can't think of his name. He was part of the crew,
bro. Yeah, that shit was funny, dog.
Yeah, my bad. I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're good. Yeah, so watch party this Sunday, so it'll be exciting, y'all. So make sure y'all come back.
I should be home, so I'll definitely be tuned in. Oh, another thing, because he's sitting right next to me. We might as well we can figure this out later. But my little cousin Torrin is sitting right next to me.
Torrin, what up, boy?
He said, what up?
What up, boy?
So yeah, he's sitting next to me. He's trying to figure out. We've been trying to figure out what game I'm gonna go to because he trying to figure out what ticket what game he want to purchase a ticket to because that's what was the graduation present. They gave money for a Texans ticket, so we've been trying to research that too. So we're gonna get out there very, very soon.
Yeah, I run out of games now.
I know. Life's been crazy. I wasn't expecting to move here in the next 2 weeks. So
yeah, y'all run out of games, but we still got what? The Colts, the Titans, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Dolphins, the Ravens. So we still got 6 left.
I'm gonna make one of them 6 for sure.
Yeah.
I
know you ain't coming on Christmas Day, so that takes that one out.
That takes that one out.
So you got 5.
And take the Lions out, so that's 4 because Lions.
That's Sunday night, yeah. So you got 4 games.
I got 4 games. I'm over here looking at the Texas schedule right now.
Speaking of the Texans, shout out to the Texans, man, for getting a well-deserved victory this weekend against the garbage New England Patriots, and they played so well I was able to take a nap. So thank y'all for blessing me with that nap because I sure needed it after the night we had. So thank you to the Houston Texans for doing that. Also, breaking news for anybody who just might not know and who's into sports, who has fantasy teams. Devontae Adams was traded to the New York Jets today. So for those who don't know, yes, Devontae Adams, the Jets and the Raiders reached the deal. I think it was a 3rd round conditional pick that can turn into a 2nd, maybe something like that. But who cares what it was for? He went from the Raiders to the Jets. So now that's a thing now. So now he is reunited with Aaron Rodgers. So for those who are the betting guys and the betting guys, the prize pick players, the fantasy football, just so if you didn't know that, Devontae Adams is now traded to the Jets. That happened earlier today. I believe the Texans traded Cam Akers too. I saw that, but I don't.
I'm just looking at their homepage too. I'm trying to see.
I think
Akers, yes, he returned to the Vikings.
Yes, so we did trade Cam Akers, which was great. When he was able to get a job where he'll be more beneficial because we have Mixon, Pierce, and Abulaguale. Oh yes, thank you, Prime. Amari Cooper
to the Bills.
Yeah. Amari Cooper went to the Bills too. They need some much needed receiver help over there, so that'll be awesome to see. So for all you people that's watching and fantasy lovers and stuff like that, just making sure that you are aware of what's happening around the league.
I'm more than likely we'll be in Houston for Thanksgiving. So they got the Titans the 24th.
That's the week before Thanksgiving?
That Sunday before.
Okay.
So that'll probably be the one for sure. Because I'm looking at everything like gone. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. But I mean, since we already talked about the NFL, we can run through a little recap if you want to. A little recap of Sunday.
I want to hear that recap.
Go a little recap of the past week in NFL. Started off with Thursday night football. It was the 49ers and the Seahawks. 49ers get their third win of the season, winning 36-24. Brock Purdy throws for 3 touchdowns. The 49ers, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of surprised at the way they started out the season. How do you feel about their plays thus far?
They'll be all right. They just, injuries and it's hard. It's hard. The league is hard. So
the NFL is absolutely it's difficult, dog. That's one thing that's different than a lot of other leagues. I mean, shit changes every season. I think
the 49ers will be on a run. No, I think they're gonna like at the end they're gonna be back on a run.
They'll make a run.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Sunday, first game that they got, Jaguars and the Bears. This was the London game. Caleb Williams is starting to show why he was the number 1 pick, throwing for 4 touchdowns. They beat the brakes off the Jaguars 35-16. The Jaguars are now 1-5. Bears 4-2. I think are they on a 4-game winning streak? I feel like are they on a winning streak? They lost their first 2, right? They
won the first game. Then they lost.
They did? Okay. I thought they lost the first game.
I believe they lost the following week.
So that's what it is. Okay.
So they're probably on a 3-game winning streak.
Okay, 3-game winning streak. I mean,
what's their record?
4-2.
So they lost to us. I think they lost the week after us. So
they beat the Titans, lost to us, lost to the Colts, and then 3-game winning streak. So,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Caleb Williams starting to show why he's the number 1 pick. Packers versus Cardinals. Packers come out with the win 34-13 and improve to 4-2. Another AFC South matchup, Titans versus Colts. The Colts hold on to win 20-17. Joe Flacco still stepping up, making big plays for the Colts. I believe this is his second week playing for the injured Anthony Richardson.
I think he'll be playing this Sunday, though. I think I'll say something.
Richardson?
Anthony Richardson will start this Sunday, I believe.
Obviously, the Texans beat the dog crap out of the Patriots 41-21.
Our first win ever in Foxborough.
Our first win, yes, sir. First win ever in Foxborough. CJ Stroud throwing for 3 tutties.
And tied for the most points ever scored on the road.
Ooh, boy, them Texans, man. How about them Texans?
How about them, man?
Bucks versus Saints. Bucks 51-27.
But I'm telling you,
you called it. You called it.
I was wrong on some stuff, but Baker
is the one thing that you are proud of, and
they shouldn't have lost to the Falcons. That was a face man. They shouldn't have lost to Atlanta either. So, but hey, it happened. So, but yes, shake and bake. The boys are something to play with.
Hey man, Baker Mayfield is it looked like he's trying to gun for MVP. Like he is balling this year. Philly and the Browns. Eagles hold on 20-16. Jalen Hurts throw for 2 tutties in their win.
I told somebody at work to take the spread because I think Cleveland was the spread was 9. And I said that's a lot for an NFL game. I said, first of all, the Eagles ain't that darn good, but I knew that the Browns would cover that spread. So that was the one I was proud of this weekend.
Hey Mike, you can go ahead and just don't even claim being a Patriots fan right now. It was looking real spooky for y'all, respectfully. Ravens versus Commanders. This was so unfortunately I couldn't watch the Houston game because this was the game that was on CBS in my area. And man, it was a good game. I'm not gonna lie. That boy Jaden Daniels, dog, he is a problem. Although they lost, he is a problem. But the Ravens are starting to show why they were early favorites in the AFC. Lamar Jackson, 20-26 for 323 yards. Derrick Henry, another 24-carry game for 132 yards and 2 tutties. I mean, that Ravens team is starting to look real spooky. Zay Flowers even have a great game, 9 receptions, 132 yards. So, them boys in Baltimore are starting to work. Chargers versus Broncos. The Chargers hold on for that, 23-16. Herbert threw for 237 yards and 1 tutty. So he's starting, I guess, isn't what's his name from Michigan over there? That's their new head coach, right?
Yeah, he actually left the game because he was sick. They said an illness, but he ended up coming back out.
Harbaugh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he left the game in the first quarter. And the team just deemed it an illness. But so I never did follow up to see what was wrong with him. But he ended up coming back out.
Well, I'm glad that he came.
I know his
out.
brother left the press conference to go check in on him.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, they both had the same, which is weird. Because they both played the early game, right?
Who?
Was Chargers in Denver was an early game?
No, that was afternoon.
They was afternoon. Okay, I'm about to say that's weird for them to be at the same time.
No, that was the afternoon. That was the afternoon.
But okay.
So when they was beginning, he was at the press.
He was at the press conference. Got you. Steelers versus Raiders. Steelers 32-13. Najee Harris gets his first 100-yard rushing game on the season. Man,
I think they said they're benching Fields this weekend, going with Russell, which is crazy.
Russell, because he'll be back.
Yeah, well, he was back this week. They just didn't play him.
What remind me? What you say about the Steelers?
I thought they were gonna come in last. And you know the thing about them too is they're not really playing good football, which is really the crazy thing. Like listen, I'm proud of Justin and the confidence that he's gaining. He's not playing bad. He hasn't been turning the ball over. But offensively, they're not really playing bad, which that was correct. When we had Prime on and everybody said that their defense would carry them. Their defense has been lights out, but they have not really been playing that well. And so I do think the Steelers are about to plateau.
Okay. Right, 4-2 right now, 3-1 on the road.
Yeah, I thought they would be worse than what they are. I can't be right on everything.
I think you had them
last.
No, I'm saying at this point in the season when we went through the schedule, if I'm not mistaken, you had their record flipped at 2-4.
Probably so.
But yeah, on to the next one. Just a complete ass beating out here in Dallas, in Arlington. The Lions just completely humiliated the Cowboys, 47-9. Jared Goff, 18-25, 3 tutties. I mean, their all-pro receiver didn't even have a target in the first half, and they was still getting demolished. So Cowboys got a lot to work on, and it was just stated earlier today that Jerry Jones says there will be no movement, no motion going on before the trade deadline. Do you think that the Cowboys should do something to switch it up, to get some type of playmaker, something going on? Because right now what they got going isn't working.
I mean, the Cowboys are they are a good team, but they just got to get out their own way. And they do need a running back. They should have went and got Derrick Henry. They don't have a run game, and it's hard to win in this league if you're one-dimensional. So
very much so.
Yeah, so I kind of agree with Jerry. Jerry one of the type of people, well, you're gonna stick it out the way it is. You know, I'm not breaking my back when y'all out there playing. Because see, sometimes 47-9, it's almost like you ain't got no effort. If you get beat that bad in this league, you quit. At this level, maybe.
Do you quit this early in the season though? We're a third of the season away.
You quit that game.
Oh, that game. Okay.
Yeah, you quit that game. Yeah. So 47-9 means you quit. Yeah,
for sure. One thing is another question on top of this, because we talked about trade deadlines. Is it with the NFL? You don't feel like you should find some pieces in the middle of the season? Like if something isn't working, don't you think you should probably make a move to get your team going? Because in other leagues, per se the NBA, when things aren't working, they'll go and look for something that the front office will go and look something for a team that they need to get going, like for a player. If they need a scorer or a shooter, they're going to look for that person in the free agent market.
The NFL's a little different. There are teams that do that, but not everybody does. You only can make trades with who wants to make trades with you.
Very true.
So true. That's not to say that they're not looking or whatever, but hey,
obviously we don't really know what's going on, but when you have the owner come out and say we're not making any moves,
they probably not.
They probably not,
because they're good enough to win. They just need to win.
Some got to say. How long do you ride that wave?
It doesn't matter.
I feel it.
It don't matter. You're the number one brand in the world.
Facts. Falcons versus Panthers. The Falcons win 38-20. Man, I don't know what Kirk Cousins got going on over there. 19 to 30, 225 yards for a tutty. Bijan Robinson scores 2 touchdowns in that game. Falcons 4-2. Panthers, it doesn't matter. Bench Bryce Young, still lose. Don't matter. That organization, just throw it away. Bengals versus Giants. The Bengals finally get a win. I mean, obviously they already had one before, but their 4 losses came within 1 score. They get their second win on the season, 17-7. Man, that game it wasn't bad as I thought it would be. It was actually pretty solid. I thought the Giants were ass. I mean, they actually better than what I thought.
The Giants is another thing I was wrong about. The only thing is they just been losing. But I knew they would lose, but they actually been very competitive.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting them to get washed, but it was actually a competitive game. So
the Bengals are garbage.
Yeah, I mean, they've also had some tough breaks. I mean, except for the Ravens game last week. I mean, they was up 10 twice in the fourth quarter and lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what they got going on in Cincy, but and last game of the week, Monday Night Football, with both teams that just made for huge trades, just received 2 big receivers. The Bills beat the Jets 23-20 in the Jets' first game without their former head coach. That was a solid game too. I didn't
really watch that one.
That was a solid game too. But the Bills come away with 23-20, man, and that wraps up. What is it, week 7, 6?
Nah, that was 6, yeah.
6, yeah. Week 6. I wrap up week 6, man. The Texans, man. It just feels good to see what we're doing.
I thought we would be 6-0 at this point, but I didn't anticipate the Vikings being as good as they were.
Yeah, the Vikings are balling, bro. They had a bye week, so yeah,
I didn't anticipate that. So I'm okay with 5-1, and we play our next 5 is the Colts, the Packers, the Colts, the Jets, a bye week, the Bills, the Cowboys. So
yes,
so that's the Colts are winnable, the Jets are winnable, the Lions is gonna be tough on Sunday night, the Cowboys are winnable. Yeah, so we'll see.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But we sitting on top of AFC South, so it looks lovely. Don't really care about anything.
You still have a 3-game lead?
In the division or in the conference?
In the division. We're second in the conference. I already know that.
Yeah, we got a 3-game lead.
Yeah, we're second in the conference behind Kansas City.
Love that. Yeah.
So we're half a game behind the Chiefs. So if they lose, then we'll be tied for first.
Damn. They had a bye week this week too. Okay.
Yeah, we got Green Bay next week. So we handle Green Bay. We'll be all right, which we will. What is the line on the game this week?
Let's see.
On the Texans and Packers. I think we opened up as the 3-point underdog.
Two and a half.
So it dropped a little bit. All right, Petrie's picks, man. Take the Texans to cover that money line. We're going into Green Bay. We're going to come out victorious. I think our defense is going to be too good for Jordan Love, but we'll see.
We shall see. It's going to be a good game. They got the matchup predictor over here, according to ESPN Analytics, got Green Bay winning.
I'm sure they do.
So
they also had the Bills winning too.
Very true. Very true. Very true. All right, man. Well, that wraps up week 6. Man, we can get straight into the shit. Get straight into the topics. You want to go with how we in the future?
Let's hit Big Glow and Big X.
Oh, how we got 2 albums of the year?
2 number 1 albums of the year. Shout out to Big Glow. Shout out to Big X for dropping 2 gems this weekend for all my music lovers out there. I hope y'all had a chance to listen to Glorilla's latest album. Also, Big X dropped his latest album. We'll stick with Big Glow first. Of course, Big Glow has come into the game. She's been dominating ever since she gave us that I'm FREE Nick free. I word about the
foot Nick cheek.
Yeah,
SIEGS.
Hanging out
the window with my wretched friend.
Ever since she gave us that anthem, she's been on fire, dominating the game. We've seen people come into the game, give us a good little run, and then they go ahead and exit the game. But we've talked about this on the show previously too, about how all these ladies are dominating. Lotto had a great album earlier this year. So you got the Cardis, the Lottos, the Nickies, the Glow, the JTs. Who else am I missing? Ice Spice. You have the Ice Spice as well. They've been dominating the hip hop industry. I know besides Big X that we're going to talk about, I don't know many guys that's dropping albums comparable to the ladies, which is dope. I mean, this is the time for the women to dominate hip hop, and that's okay.
Hey man, Big Glow different.
Now Big Glow is a little different because I feel like we can jam her music too.
All right, Glow different.
Like I can say Big Glow, but I can't say Big Mama.
I'm Big Mama.
Yeah. You can't say Big Mama. The women have been dominating the music industry for at least the last 2 years. And that's not. We're just talking about the hip hop side. We're not even talking about the R&B song. You got. I'm sorry. What's her name? Mooney
Long.
Mooney Long. Thank you. We got her. You. Coco. Mm-hmm. Coco been dropping. The women have really been dominating, which is cool to see, man. Right. Men has dominated hip hop since it was created. So you've always had you had your Trinas, you had your Remy Ma's, you had your Lil Kim's, you had a little driplet in there. But oh my God, how them ladies might feel to see what these ladies are doing now is they literally just taking over the game. I mean, Big Glow is on Shay Shay. Big Glow is on Jennifer Hudson show. She was singing what's Jennifer Hudson song? And I Am Telling You. She was singing that on Jennifer Hudson show the other day, so I always think like when you drop such a hit song such as the FNF or whatever the song you might, I think Cardi, I'm gonna say her was the Bodak Yellow. When she dropped that, it's hard to follow that up. And so Big Glow followed that up. She followed FNF with what? Tomorrow Too.
Mm-hmm.
Then she gave us Yeah Glow, which is probably her hardest song to date.
That Hold On one. Oh, you must not know what you done started. Me and my nigga go about this party. We gonna step on shit regardless.
Commercial wise, Yeah Glow gonna be played for years to come.
I mean, Hold On might too. I mean, I think I'm not disagreeing. Yeah Glow is iconic.
Right. It's just like FN. They're gonna, but anyway, they gonna.
But yeah,
it's hard to follow up. Is my point to follow up with multiple songs.
We sound that because she got hits. Is what we say.
Right. Kind of like Sexy Red. Sexy Red. What was Sexy Red gave us? What was Sexy Red first song? It wasn't Pound Town, was it? It was.
I thought that's the first time I heard of him.
I thought Sexy had something before Pound Town.
That's the first time I heard of.
Okay, so let's just for now we'll say Pound Town, but then she had to follow that up with probably one of the livest songs, like one of them songs gonna be played for decades. Get It Sexy. That is gonna be like Beat King. That song, it will be played for years to come at clubs and parties, and it's gonna continue to get people lit. And that's okay. Yeah, if you want to talk about lyrics and what they rapping about, and they shouldn't be degrading this and blah blah blah. I get it. It is entertaining.
Is it gonna I mean, because at the end of the day, music is all, interpreted to the listener, right? Like, it's all about preference and what you prefer to listen to. But if you want to hear some music that's going to make you get up and get on your feet, she got it. She got it. She 1000% got it.
Who? Sexy?
Yeah.
No, Sexy Red definitely has it on all levels. But if you want substance, if you want lit, if you want all of it, that's where you get to Big Glow. And Big Glow dropped a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I think Big Glow dropped the absolute masterpiece with her and Sexy Red when they sampled Wipe Me Down.
Mm-hmm.
And they absolutely killed it. That's how you pay homage to it. They absolutely killed it.
Yeah, you can't get on a classic like that and be ass.
Right.
Yeah, Glow came with the heat off the rip. So
she has a song with Money Long.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Deserve. That's a hit.
She got a song with Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin was it? That song was a hit. The intro was a hit. I mean, she had hit the one with her and T-Pain.
Yeah,
the one with her, and T-Pain was also a hit. Yeah. So shout out to Big Glow, man. Big Glow definitely. But she dropped us an album already. You got it's 7 p.m. Fry. It's 95 degrees.
So I ain't got ain't got me.
You keep delivering single after single after single. That's how you stay relevant, man. And she's about to enter a different stratosphere because is she with CMC?
Let me see.
Is she with Gotti now?
Oh shit! I don't know what's going on. It's buffering. So,
whatever. So she most likely with Gotti now because I think Gotti's who signed her or discovered her. So if she's with Gotti now, she's carrying that record label.
It's a CMG.
CMG. That's what the cocaine
CMG.
Music thing. I thought I said CMC. I'm talking about Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's CMG.
CMG. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. I said CMC. I meant CMG. But the Cocaine Music Group or whatever they call it. Is it Cocaine Music Group?
Something like that.
Or whatever they call themselves. She's carrying that label.
Yeah, 1000%.
When last time Gotti dropped a song?
I don't know.
You might point. Gotti trying to get ready to be the case.
Yeah, she Big Glow doing her thing, man. Shout out to Big Glow.
Shout out to Big Glow and everything that she's doing. What was your thoughts on the album?
Fire. Absolutely fire. I just needed to. I already heard the T-Pain joint. I had heard snippet of the I think it's What You Know About Me. Let me see. I think the one with Sexy Red. Yeah. I heard snippets of that. Obviously TGIF. But yeah, man. That album it's a banger, bro. She know what she's doing.
I'm looking at the Oh, I didn't know Moneybagg is over there too. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at her playlist. I forgot about one. How I Look. And Procedure with her and Lotto. So she got a song with Lotto. She got a song with Meg. She got a song with Sexy Red. She got a song with Money Long, Kirk Franklin. She got a song with T-Pain. Let Her Cook. Let Her Cook was that solo. That mother.
She got one with Boss Man D-Lo too.
Yeah.
And Friday, who's another R&B singer that's cold. Yeah, man. Album's a hit. Glow went crazy. She on a crazy run, low key.
She's on a crazy run, and this album should cover her for the next 6 months. And then she's gonna drop another single. At this point, she's one of the people I don't doubt that she's going. When she drops a single, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Sexy Red too. I just never forget when Sexy dropped You My Everything, and it was, ooh. At first I was like, what's she doing singing? But then
I heard it, I turned it off, and I was like, give it a chance. I listened, banger. I just, man, I love you. You my everything.
And to me, the way I do music is, yes, I love lyrics. I love to hear, dope lyrics, which we're about to get into a Big X. I love dope lyrics. But now that I've been DJing, what can I see that can turn people up? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can see. What turn? Because I get excited seeing people get turned up.
Right.
So when I'm DJing, I'm like, okay, what can I get that would turn people up? And I have my few songs that I can go to. And lately, it's been the women.
That's the one that's gonna turn people up.
It's some when from a DJ's booth and the few parties that I have done, when you hear that bow, 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 like it will turn people up out of nowhere. So
I think they smart as hell too. Not to cut you off, I apologize. I think they turning people up because, like, think about how Big Glow and Sexy Red did the Wipe Me Down beat. They sampled the Wipe Me Down. And then you got Sexy sampling that the off the rip. If it ain't her, if it's just the song, either way, it's gonna get people crunk. So they know what they doing as far as a marketing tip and what's going to get their music played as well. So they very smart and selective on what type of beats and shit that they rapping to and what they putting out as they hits. They very selective and they're very smart and it's working for them.
Horn already know, man. Glow.
Glow.
Big Glow is gonna be it. But also, speaking of sampling music, Big X the Plug also released an album this weekend. Big X the Plug definitely put on a full-blown performance on this album as well. But the thing about Big X is Big X kind of been doing this. He remember he did the he sampled the Whip It. Wanna see you whip it? Oh man,
give me just a minute. Yeah,
Big X takes them old school samples and make them into hits.
He cold with that shit too, bro. He cold with that shit.
What did you think about Big X album?
Man, that 2 a.m. That Contagious beat.
If you have not heard 2 a.m. by Big X, go jam it. If that mug gonna come on, it's 2 a.m. just getting in, about to check my man. Like, yeah, y'all, he sampled that. He sampled it. So Big X 2 a.m. definitely my favorite song on the album. Also sampled the Law and Order beat. I don't watch the show, but if you're a fan of the Law and Order beat, if you're a fan of the show Law and Order, you're gonna really enjoy the Law and Order beat that he did on there. Also, he did I can't think of them other songs, them old school songs, but they're towards the end of the album. I think it's called Rich Off Rap. I think it's what the name of the song is.
Yeah, where he did a yeah.
So yeah.
Therapy session. Yeah, Jay. Therapy session go crazy too.
Yeah, no, facts.
Therapy session go crazy too.
And even what's it called? I'm about to say Life of X, but the Story of X.
Yes. Yeah.
The Story of X, the whole, this is another one, y'all. The whole album is just dope. I love Big X the Plug. Been jamming him once another person. He gave us Texas, which is probably, Texas will be played like the Mo City Don. But the difference between Texas and Mo City Don is the entire state can jam Texas. Because he's talking about Dallas and Houston.
Yeah.
Well, Mo City Don, I think we talked about this before. Mo City Don is more regionalized.
Do you think so? Do you think that Mo City Don is more regionalized just because of the name? Yes. Because I feel like a lot of people jam Mo City Don, but you won't be able to really feel that vibe. Like the vibe for Mo City Don is going to be different for me than it is for you.
Right. Yeah, like if they had a Spring City Don, I'm gonna be jumping. Spring City Don, man, that mug go stupid. But with Morgan Wallen, man, that mug be lit, boy. You sleep, boy. Spring City Don, yeah, that mug.
Hey, Morgan Wallen get on that hoe.
That's his name, Waylon?
Yeah, Morgan Wallen.
I thought it was Waller.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen get on the song. He got a song with Moneybagg Yo. That's kind of fire.
I know. That mug live too.
That mug live, dog.
Mike said he'll play. Mike, what you talking about? Mike, you talking about Big X album? You gonna
damn DB Glow album overrated?
Man, you knew he was gonna come in here and say something.
Yeah, I
did.
Though.
Yeah, you knew he was gonna come in and
say he feeling good after the ass whooping. He just
let's focus on the positive. Big X has become a favorite. Jay said Big X has become a put it on the screen. Big X has become a favorite. Yeah, I've been a Big X fan with Texas, with that one right there. Also him and who I know about to blow up next, Mexican OT.
Yeah.
The thing about Mexican OT,
you've been off them two. You've been so raving about them.
The thing about Mexican OT though, the only thing I'm a little worried about Mexican OT, can Mexican OT deliver an album? Like Big X. I don't know if Mexican OT can do that. I don't, some people just, it's hard for them to make albums.
True.
It's hard to make albums. Whatever it is about constructing the album and the way that the songs go, the flow, it's hard to make. I'm not even in that industry, but I can still empathize with how hard it is, to make an album. And so some people just can't do it.
Yeah.
I think true. Mexican OT can flow. I think Mexican OT can go. And he H-Town, you know what I'm saying? So him and Big X, which both of them were double XL freshmen, whatever you call it, freshman of the year. Is that how you say it? Freshman of the year?
It was on the freshman.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, but they both were on there at the same time, which is well deserved. But now Mexican OT, Big X just delivered a classic. So now it's clicking. The time is ticking. Excuse me, not clicking, ticking. The time is ticking now, Mexican OT. Which, oh, shoot, I hit the mic all the way over here. Mexican OT, Jay Horn said it's definitely not easy, but you got to have it in. I agree. I actually, I'm not even in that industry and can still empathize with how tough it is to put together an album. Albums are different. You can't have an album full of club songs. You got to hit deeper on the album. I mean, you can.
I'm about to say, B King made a career off of it.
I mean, I guess I'm talking more like
if you rapping and whatnot, like, and trying to. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to that. I can't really speak to that stuff. I mean, it depends on what type of career you want to have.
I guess the way I'm looking at it is like I'll take the Carter for example.
Okay.
The Carter has hits, of course. It's the Carter, it's Lil Wayne, the Carter, but his albums sound different than almost any other kind of music that he makes.
Okay.
I think just making an album is just a little bit different. Which I think if you ask me, I think that's where people mess up too. Trying to fit themselves into what they believe an album should sound like instead of sticking to what you can do. If you make hits, then make an album full of hits. But I think people want to show their lyrical side and they want to ride and tell stories and have the album talk about how you grew up in track 1 and then now how you famous in track 15. They want the whole thing to flow together and stuff like that. Maybe that's not your style.
I mean, what if the person don't want, like, if they known for making hits and they just got to put an album out because that's in their contract, whatever the case may be. Well, they don't want to put all of their hits on one album.
I guess I'm not looking at it from. I'm just looking at it if you're just trying to put together an album. Yeah, I'm trying to create the perfect album.
And that could be the case for a lot of people. They come out and they got like 3-4 bangers, hits, radio plays. That's their hits. That's what they dropped. That was their singles. That was enough airplay to get people to be like, I'm gonna go and listen to the album, and the album is just ass, so you can clearly see that they just like making hits, but they got to make an album because it's probably part of that's part of their contractual agreement. I mean,
Bezo said he sat in rooms with big time record label executives, and it gets crazy for real.
Explain, or not explain. Elaborate. Because I want to know if I want to know the story. Shit, I want to know the stories.
That nigga ain't said no label, no label executives.
I want to know stories, DB.
That's what we got.
Said that nigga ain't sitting no damn room. You stupid.
Ain't sitting no record label. Niggas in no room, no record label executives. But yeah, so making albums can be. I can definitely see how it would be tough. When you make a song, it's like, throw that booty over, shake that thong, girl. You better move that booty and you shake that thong, girl, and it better wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shake that booty, girl, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's what got you famous. But then you get on the album and it's I grew up on the porch. Got bacon on my plate. Eating eggs and bacon and orange juice I just ate. We grew up with our stomachs touching our backs. Mama smoking crack. I'm going down riding my bicycle. And it's like, no, I don't know.
On 2 flats. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. I understand. But
you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro.
That's what I mean. That's not what got you where you at.
Right.
I thank you. But you could have told me that in the interview. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to tell me that in the song on track 4, labeled "I Gotta Get It Out the Gutter." And then they always got somebody singing, "You gotta get it out the gutter. I gotta get it out the gutter. Man, this stuff is so hard. I gotta get it out the gutter. Gotta get it out the gutter. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. We ain't had no garage. We was in a one-story apartment. We ain't had no air. So I kept on coughing. We were sick. Me and all my brothers and sisters had COVID. 19 and 18. That wasn't our age. That was the disease. Like, okay, hold on, man. Hold on, brother. Well, I'm confused now. Was you sick or not? Just talk about the wiggle. In Flight, am I lying? That'd be the whole album, but then you get to the song that got the star next to it, and that's Wiggle. They got nothing to do with the rest of the album.
Don't.
I do nothing with the rest of the album. Just heard you struggling by couldn't find nothing to eat. Just shake that booty, girl. Wiggle. Like, that's not what I signed up for when I came to this.
No, that's hilarious. But that's really how it be, bro.
Bro, I'm not a music expert, but I think I listen to enough to know how it goes.
Record labels have their vision of you, and you have your vision of you. They're gonna stronghold because they got the money, and you trying to come up so you fall victim. Okay. Jay Horn said the labels own the artists. A lot of them can't make a song without getting it cleared first, which means if they don't like it, it doesn't get released. So they got to make the music the label tells them to make. That makes sense. I mean, DB and Jay Horn both saying shit that I've heard before.
So my question is, I want to know, and chat, can y'all help me understand this too, please? I'm being serious. I'm not trying to be funny. How is that conversation like? Is it like we put the track in and it's like, it sounds good, but that's not what we're looking for. Like, is it kind of like that kind of a conversation, or
probably so?
Or is it this is what we see for you? Like, I see you being more of a love making song type of person, and then like I want to have that conversation.
That's probably how it be. I was listening to a podcast that Neo was on, and Neo spoke on like before he actually started to hit that stardom. He spoke on how he had music made and the label didn't want him to put that music out. And something ended up happening and he ended up walking away. They kept that music and gave it to Marcus Houston. It's the song, I think it's like the hits that Marcus Houston has was written by Neo and was supposed to be Neo's song. So, they probably be like, yeah, I like the song, but I don't think it's for you. We want something different from you. Could be that. Just from what I heard. That's just my interpretation of it.
Jay Horn said exactly. So I guess, okay. Like I said, I'm not trying to be, I really was wondering like how that conversation goes. The way I look at it, this is the way I look at it, like it's like taking it back to sports a little bit. It's like I grew up a quarterback, but since I run a 4.3, y'all want to move me to receiver.
Yes. That's actually, if you broke it down to me like that, I'll completely understand. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, would I be I would pull a Lamar Jackson.
Right.
You know, I would pull a Lamar Jackson if I'm a bet on myself,
but that makes sense.
But that's a good way to break it down, though.
That makes sense why people don't go with record labels.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people go independent. They want to put out what they want.
Yeah, and I think it's better to die on your own sword than someone else's.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense too, because if you look at like especially some of these women, like some of these girls don't even want to be sexualized, but that's what the label pushes them as.
Yeah,
like they probably told Glow, we like that you rap. It's cute that you rap about guns and stuff, but we want to hear you. We want to see, what is it?
We want to hear you talk about that moose knuckle.
Yes. What is it? Did you say it was wax looking like Steve Harvey? That's the stuff that we want to hear. That's the stuff that, yeah, we like the guns, but we want to see you throw some booty. We think the audience will like it if you throw a little booty. Because I remember, what was that Sexy Red? What was that? I'm sorry, Big Glow. Was she performed at was it the BET Awards? Was it the BET Awards? And she was criticized because she tried to do this sex appeal thing where she had on belly hat, and then people was like, what is she doing? And then it came out, she was like, well, that's what Big Glow said, that's what I wanted to do. But that also made me think like they're trying to create you into that image. what Jay Horn say? Yes. Let me put on the screen. Jay Horn says yes. For example, Chris Brown wanted to be a rapper. They saw him doing better as a singer, and what do we have today? The singing Chris Brown who can turn on the rapping breezy whenever he wants.
I didn't know that they wanted Chris Brown to be a rapper at first. That's new information to me.
And that brings me to something that I didn't think about too, Flight. Sometimes they're right.
Yeah, 1000%.
Sometimes they're right, you know?
I mean, you do it. I mean, because when you get to Chris Brown level, when you put out enough hits, I mean, and speaking of Chris Brown, I mean, what a great artist. I mean, me and Torrin was talking about this like a month or two ago about how many hits Chris Brown got per album. There was like, I think one album we kind of like 8, 9 hits that was played on the radio that was probably in the top 10, top 20 of the Billboard chart. Like he puts out music and it works. But when you start to make that type of run, when you start to make those type of hits, when you start to make that type of motion, then you can go and do whatever you want. Because at that point, you done already made the label their money. So now you can do whatever the hell you want. Especially when you're putting out 48 to 54 songs on an album, like Chris Brown is. You bound to have about 10 of them hoes being what you really want to do. So, yeah, I mean,
I know when you put out so many songs.
I didn't know he wanted to be a rapper at first, though. Not at all.
That's why I respect Silk Sonic, because they put out 9 songs.
Who?
Silk Sonic, Bruno and Anderson
.Paak. Oh, yeah.
They put out 9 songs. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic with 9 songs, and it's a classic. Yeah. Incredible. But yeah, so yeah, the music game is kind of jacked up, you know. It's there, but the record, I will say this too, and I guess this will be my little closing arguments for this whole record label thing.
Mm-hmm.
The record labels don't just blindly make these decisions.
Right.
It's the market research that dictates their decision. What is trending? What gets clicks? What are people talking about? What gets people excited? What is playing in the clubs? They have teams. Not Warner Brothers, that's movies. Interscope and Capitol Records and all these people, all these people do millions and millions of dollars of research to where they can tell someone, no, they know. That's why you think attractive people make it. Ain't that many ugly, ain't that many ugly mofos that's famous like that? You gotta have some sense of attractiveness. For some people, you do have some rare ones that will kind of, you know, that will kind of skin through because they're so talented, you can't resist them.
Right.
But if you are a pretty face, you can go a long way in the industry because you can be marketed.
Very true. Very true.
Or sex appeal. Sexy Red is not. Sexy Red cool. I would love to hang out with Sexy Red and just like listen to her talk, and she seemed funny. But you got to look at it that Sexy Red is the songs that she make is what attracts her. So, well, DB, I did say there are some that make it through the cracks, but Mexican, I guess I'm more talking about the people that get to that higher level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go A and B. But I'm not these C's and D's and E. I'm not worried about them. You're making way through. What do people do? What did Cardi go do? She went and got her teeth done. What did Glow do? Glow had surgery. Glow had boob surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like they yes, these people are getting in their minds like you need to do this because this is what can be marketed.
Valid point. It's a valid point.
I love marketing. That's why I get a little nerdy when it comes to marketing. Like I love a good commercial.
Yeah. The best bet is to be independent and kill it so that you have a fan base so they can't turn you into an artist that you're not. So if you get signed, you have to leverage for the bigger percentage. The record labels can make anyone sound good. Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Your boy said, "Come to Cream Records. We gonna make sure you can release anytime."
They can't make everybody look good though.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
come to Cream Records. We gonna make sure your record get released. You can release anytime.
I mean, you really think about like it's and I'm not no Diddy. But how many ugly celebrities are there?
I mean, I can't just.
I mean, I get it, but
off the top of my head,
but there's not.
I mean, you're right. I see your point.
Celebrities, like
yeah, I see your point.
Like if you look at who's famous, like look at the Cocos, the Beyoncés, the Rihannas. They all have this appeal about them. That yeah, you had Lizzo on the run, but where's Lizzo now? What is Lizzo doing right now as we speak?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't know she losing weight.
I thought she was still fighting the case.
No, she's losing weight. She posted a thing on whatever social media that she's showing her weight loss. She's losing weight.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like it's you
good for her.
Yeah, you like marketing is so big, and yeah, it is. I mean, that's not even just. I'm not even talking about music. We're talking about movies, all this stuff. I'm glad that I don't have no problems when it's time to get famous. They can leave me as is, and I'll be all right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about.
They gonna be like,
I see what you're doing there.
They gonna be like, we're gonna do a little lipo on you.
And we content creators / podcasters. They ain't fucking with
right. I think this lane is a little different.
This lane is different.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes. I think even the biggest podcasters in the world are not in front of the cameras. The E News, the TMZ, even the biggest podcasters in the world are not in. And most podcasts control their own content. Back to what everybody's saying, Horn is saying, and stuff like that.
Independent.
Yeah, you can control. I can look however I want.
Yeah,
but even in just like Twitch, people on Twitch, Flight. Now you know that there's girls on Twitch that don't do a doggone thing. That just sit there.
Got
40,000 people watching. Cause she talking like, "Hey y'all, hey yeah, no, just play a little Call of Duty. No,
don't even do that.
No, just play a little Call of Duty. No, oh pow shadow. Oh, I'm gonna pick my skin. Well, they should make me a skin. Oh yeah, then play some NASCAR. Am I
lying? You're not lying because that's really how it is now.
Yeah,
that's really how it is, and they be getting. I mean, I'm not gonna knock the hustle. Get your money. Like that's the whole thing.
If you're blessed with it, do it.
If you blessed,
I agree.
Go ahead. If you found your lane, stay in that lane. You getting bread. I mean, it's just that's just what it comes down to. I mean, they really out here doing stuff like that, sitting in a swimsuit top. With their legs crossed some too shorts and sitting in the chair for 6 to 8 hours, just chopping it up. And people is sitting in $250 to say,
playing Elden Ring.
Hey, man, come on, man. Playing Among Us.
Playing the pressure washer game, washing house.
Yeah, playing grocery store simulator, stacking boxes and shit. Like
playing Pokemon Green.
All right, come on, man. Doing all type of crazy stuff, playing Star Wars and shit. I mean, come on, bro. Like, yeah, just sitting there. They're not even good at it. I mean, but they good at appearance, and that's how they get their bread, and that's how they make a living. So shout out to them.
Sales, yep.
And shout out to them, man. It is. I mean, everybody got their lane. It's just
real quick before we go. I don't know much about this, but before we go to our last story today, I was just a few minutes here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Episode 99. We here, we live, we having a good time, having a good conversation. I'm enjoying this. Make sure you like and subscribe right here. Oh, Flight, you gotta do it. It's above your head.
Right here.
Right over there.
Right there.
Make sure you scan that QR code if you're watching on any other platform. Make sure you like and subscribe when the videos go live on the shorts and the videos. I found out an easy way to put segment.
I know a lot about it because it's all that pops up when you look at Twitch. I see K come in here and say, "You seem to know a lot about it." It pops up right there on the front page. Yeah, look, did y'all text each other? We gonna get them. It's the first thing that pop up on Twitch. It's all over there.
And she
they be on the headlines. They be getting AT&T. All these big time. That's what it is. Hey, what?
So there is a guy. I don't know who this guy is, but I know he was on there with Aiden Ross and academics. This dude apparently go around giving people HIV, giving something.
What?
He was giving out because I was looking at the thing and he was doing an interview with academics, and academics was like, so you, I guess this is gonna get a little explicit, but I guess he had an open sore, and he was telling girls that he cut himself shaving, but he was infecting people. His name is hold on. I can't think of his name right now. Let me see, Aiden Ross. Okay, Gucci. Oh, his name is Gucci Third Leg. His name was Gucci Third Leg.
He passing diseases?
Oh, so Horn seen it.
He was passing herpes? What? People are weird, dog. He OnlyFans dude?
Yeah, I think he's something like that.
He was what?
Dude that passed herpes to like 50 OnlyFans girls.
He passed herpes to 50 OnlyFans girls?
They come out with a list.
It was a list?
Yeah.
Oh. Where right at?
Y'all wasn't on to nothing.
They just feel like yapping. That's all it is. They ain't said shit all podcasts about anything else. Oh, girls. Oh, we didn't
talk about Big Low. We didn't talk about Red.
You ain't said nothing about Glow, Meg, Cardi, nothing.
Mexican OT, they own it. Big X.
Yeah, shit.
We talking about the
let us say something about Michael B. Jordan or some shit like that. They both.
Which is why he probably famous. The nigga don't act that well.
Shit. Yeah, we on to him.
What's his name? What's the nigga that is in All American?
Gucci Third Leg News.
I'm
mad that this is. DJ Academics is banned on Twitch following Gucci Third Leg debacle. Whoa. So Torrance just gave me a whole list. It's 75 people
that he infected.
Yeah. It's a list.
I didn't know there was a list. I've been seeing it on and off, but I brought it up because I didn't know if you might have seen anything about it.
Nah, I've never seen anything about it, but 75 women. That's crazy.
Tay Diggs, that's the nigga name I couldn't think of.
Who?
Tay Diggs. I was trying to think of somebody else that women be saying look good, but nigga can't act. Tay Diggs do the same thing in every movie. He fold his arms and smile at the ground. He do that in Best Man. He did that in All American. Even the little Lifetime movie that Chaz was watching, he do the same. He does the same thing every movie.
Fans were scarred as the man had previously revealed he slept with over 3,000 women.
God dang.
This led to a large list of adult film stars who could have been also infected. Last night, he broke his silence by hopping on a live stream with DJ Academics and Aiden Ross. It was here where Gucci was grilled by two content creators about his test results and the pimple that was allegedly on his penis. That's crazy.
Because the little part I saw, I only saw a little clip, but the part I saw was DJ Academics was like, so you tell him that you shaved. He was like, yeah, I shaved, but he was like, but hair don't grow on your meat. He said, but no, for me to do, Aiden Ross was like, nah, me too. And Aiden Ross was like, man, Academics got up. He was like, man, y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this. So it was a very awkward conversation, but yeah, that's insane if that's what the case is. But if he has a list, then yeah, brother, yeah.
So this old test,
he said that he didn't have it.
it was showed an old test from 2023 showing he was positive for HSV1. That's wild.
Well,
3,000. That's crazy work.
Yeah, and he I mean, but I mean, when you're only that's a lot of people.
3,000.
Yeah, that's like a through that PS, you probably looking that's like a comedy show at an arena.
That's insane, dog.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, bro. It can't even I'm not gonna lie to you. It can't even be exciting after that.
Can't be.
It cannot be exciting. I think it stopped being exciting before you even touch 1,000.
You doing that as technically a job too?
I think somebody that came out she got with him because she needed content or something like that. I didn't really look at him. I didn't really prepare to talk about it, but I just saw that. I honestly assumed that you might know about it.
No, I never heard anything with with DJ Academics. If it don't concern music, I don't pay attention to it. Anything with Aiden Ross, I'm just I kind of block all of that out.
Yeah, man.
Much respect to Aiden.
Not Lena. Adam 22.
Yeah. Adam 22, that No Jumper podcast is wild. Like anything with them, I mean, much respect to them. They getting their bread and they popping in they room. Much respect to them, but I that's just not something that I personally watch. So
right.
I didn't know anything about that. That's crazy. That shit's insane. HSV1 is a cold sore, not the genital herpes.
I'm acting like the women now. I'm acting like Chaz and Kate now. Like, well, how do you know so much about this? How do you know so much about this, man?
That nigga turned into a doctor.
That nigga say, well, if you get HSV, the little Tylenol can help that. I know that you put some Vaseline on mine. Anyway, man, let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Shit.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss. And then hit the bell so you don't miss when we go live. We go live every Tuesday. We'll be off for the next 2 or 3 Tuesdays, but that's all right. Content will still be going on because I told Flight we're gonna do some reaction videos because that's funny. And one of the reaction videos I want to do is Family Feud answers. Me and Chaz love to watch that, and I would love to do reactions
Family Feud answers,
like the crazy answers.
I know it'd be some crazy answers.
I think that'll be good content. I don't see nobody else doing that either. So if you watch, you can't take my idea. We're gonna definitely do that. She say what?
Well, she say what to? Was something crazy said?
No. I don't know what she probably, because I've been getting cold on my listens. I was 4 years old.
I only laugh because I can hear him say that sentence, dog.
And very aggressively.
I can hear it clear as day.
Very aggressively. All right, you had a little HSV one. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It sounds way. It sounds way worse when you said HSV1.
You old, bro. So you had HSV1. Okay.
That's fine, bro. Yeah.
You old.
Yeah, half the world gets them. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Half the world gets HSV1.
You old, dog.
Yeah,
he was talking about how you and him watch the craziest answers on Family Feud.
The family. Oh, the Family Feud answers. Yeah. I was saying me and Flight when we start doing reaction videos to those. But last but not least, let's move into our last topic of the day, which is Elon Musk. Man, Elon Musk is the modern day Iron Man. He is a real life Iron Man. Yeah, Elon Musk. Flight, when I was young, I used to love, one of my favorite things to do. I have my very nerdy ways about me. And one of the nerdy things I used to love to do was look at the Forbes list. Who are the richest people in the world right now? I remember when the number one on the list was who used to be number one? It wasn't Zuckerberg. It was always I forgot who. It used to be Zuckerberg up there. What's the guy? What's the old guy? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart right
Bill
now.
Gates?
No, not Bill. Yeah, that's who used to be at the top though. Bill Gates. Thank you for that's not what I was looking for, but Bill Gates is who used to be at the top. And when Bill Gates flight, can you pull up the Forbes list?
Yeah,
I'm gonna need it in a minute. So pull up the Forbes list. Please. Bill Gates is what used to be like the richest person. I think Bill Gates used to be around $40 billion. And I used to be like, man, that's a lot of money. Like 40 billion. Wow. What did they do with all that money? What's the guy, the older guy I'm thinking? Warren Buffett. That's what I'm trying to think of. Warren Buffett. We used to be on that list. Some Mexican dude, Carlos something. He used to be like number 2. I think he owned like Telecom or something. Who else used to be on the list? Bill Gates, the Waltons. Several members of the Walton family used to be on that list. But then I stopped looking at it. Now the list has dramatically changed. I remember when 40 billion used to be like, oh, these guys are like rich. They rich. Flight, do you have the list pulled up?
I do.
What is Elon Musk's net worth?
195 billion.
That is insane. What is Jeff Bezos?
194 billion.
Oh my God. Flight, when I used to look at this list, 40 billion was this. We're talking about within the last 10 years. 40 billion was the number 1 richest person in the world.
And Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they not 1 and 2. They 2 and 3.
Who's 1?
Bernard Arnault and family. They Bernard Arnault oversees the Louis Vuitton empire. LVMH empire of 75 fashion and cosmetic brands, including Louis Vuitton and Sephora.
That is interesting. I thought Elon was 1.
$233 billion. $233 billion, dog.
Flight, when I used to look at this list, 40 billion was rich.
It's insane, bro. And now, like, the people you talking about, like, Elon is 2, Jeff is 3, Zuckerberg is 4.
So Zuckerberg went up. Zuckerberg used to be like in the 20s and 30s. Like,
and he's also by far the youngest on this
right.
list.
I don't think Zuckerberg is 35 yet, is he?
No, yeah, he is. He's 39. But
so he's about to be 40. Okay.
He's about to be 40.
Okay.
But then like Warren Buffett is still on there. He's still
what number?
Yeah.
What's Warren Buffett number?
133 billion.
So this is okay. Before we get to what we're gonna talk about, this is the craziest thing. Where did this increase of funds come from in the last 10 years? Because like I said, this is not okay. Kate tuning in now, like she normally does. Kate tuning in now. But Kate, what source are you using right now? Because I thought Elon was number 1. It don't even matter. But
I the one I'm looking at is as of March 8th. So I mean, if there's a new one, somewhere.
Elon, somebody that his money go up every day, dang near.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Here we go. I found the newest one.
Chad said, "What's your net worth?" Here, let me type it.
That's crazy. First off, that's crazy. Yeah, new one. Elon Musk is Elon Musk is number 1, 244. But they don't have old buddy on here. Bernard Arnault, they don't have him on here. So did he sell it? Because what happened? Because in that first one I saw that I was reading off of, that was as of March 1st, 2024. They had Bernard Arnault on there for 233. It was $233 billion. Elon is at 244. Well, he's not even on that list anymore. Bernard Arnault. Like, I don't even see him. I mean, obviously, if he was 233, he wouldn't have dropped that far.
Well, that's why I was looking, because even when you said that, I'm not saying Louis don't got no money, but for Louis to be number one, I mean, for
112.
for for a fashion company to be the number one selling brand, the number one net worth in the world, don't seem right. Like, and you probably was, because you was on Forbes.com, right?
I was on Forbes, but that was the list as of March 1st.
Forbes don't be 100% accurate. So yes.
So this one is as of October 1st. So this is the most recent one, and this is Forbes. And yeah, Elon Musk 244 billion, Jeff Bezos 197, Zuckerberg 181, Larry Ellison, his source of wealth is Oracle 175 bill, Warren Buffett 150 B, Larry Page Google 136, Sergey Brin Google 130, Steve Ballmer 123.
What number is Ballmer?
8. Bill Gates.
That makes him the richest owner in all of sports then.
Yeah.
None of those 7 up got a sports team.
No, yeah. That makes him the richest owner in sports. But it's the reason that's why he got that what's it called? The new arena for them.
Which they play in this year, right?
Yeah.
They've already played games in there, right?
Yeah. They already played preseason games in there.
Real quick, Flight. Casey said, y'all don't forget net worth is assets net of liability, now is cash. You're absolutely right. But if your net worth is $260 billion, then your cash, like Horn said, they got at least $1 billion in the bank. He got a couple billions in the bank.
Nah, if you $244 billion, you got more than $1 billion in the bank.
That is insane. But the whole point I'm trying to bring up, the bigger question at hand is, how did they go from having $40 billion and that being one of the richest? I remember when they got to 70. I remember when Bezos was at $70 billion. And I was like, man, like, I get it. Amazon is the number one market in the world. I get it. Like, Amazon is what it is. But how we go from 70 billion to 270 in the matter of in less than a decade? That is the question at hand. So now it begs the question, where will we go in another decade? At this rate, at the way that the money is multiplying, there will be a trillionaire within the next 25 years.
Yeah. I can't even fathom. I barely can fathom what I would do if somebody gave me 50,000 right now. Only thing I know I'm doing is pay off debt. That's right. It. And that's it, right?
What's that? 50 G's.
50 G's. 50 G's would change my life dramatically right now. I couldn't imagine what 100K, 250K, half a M, 3/4 of a M. I couldn't imagine having that type of money. What in the hell do you do with that bread, bro?
And well, to answer your question, yes, you're absolutely right. That kind of money would change our lives. But for them, they won't even know it's gone
at all. They will never feel that.
Yeah,
when you Elon Musk at 244 bill, you would not. I honestly think probably up to $1 billion. You won't feel.
I take that back. You might won't feel it, but I will say this about those people that got that kind of money. Those people that got that kind of money, and Casey can probably back me up on this since she's in the financial world. Those kind of people that got money really pay attention to their money. So yes, they know when 50,000 is gone, because for them, everything is accounted for. Right. You know what I mean? So for them, they're like, okay, well, where's this money? I know
they probably know it's gone, but it's just like, oh, okay.
Right. Now, I'm not saying it's going to affect them.
Yeah, they just know it's gone.
But if it's 50,000 and it disappears, they want their money back.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. They're not going to be like, oh, well,
they will get it back. That's the crazy thing. They will get it back with interest.
Right. They pay attention to everywhere that their money goes and who is got the money, who with their working for a company and being on the operation side. I learned that it's like, oh, like, okay, it's like, oh, this person got like we said, oh, we paid this person $75 extra. We're gonna go get that $75. You know, like it's they really care about where their money is. They know when they're $100,000 short, which is crazy when you got 240 billion and you can tell when they don't know, but they hired people to watch that for them. That's why when you have some cases, you'll be like, oh, they've been taking money from the companies the whole time. It ain't really them that pay attention. It ain't really them that understands that. It's the financial advisor they put in control. Yeah, they pay attention. They cheat something. Yep. If they don't pay attention, they got the wrong people. Like when Rihanna got, okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense.
Some people do be cheap. Steve Jobs. I don't know if people know this. Steve Jobs, and I'm going to transition this. Steve Jobs was one of the most revolutionary minds in modern history. Steve Jobs created the iPad. Steve Jobs created the iPhone. And of course, where we at today?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jobs changed the world.
Mm-hmm.
He went to his grave saying, I changed the world.
Right.
How awesome is that, first of all? So Steve Jobs, but one thing about Steve Jobs is, if you knew Steve Jobs, he wore a black turtleneck and blue jeans. Why did he do that? He said he wore a black turtleneck and blue jeans. Something simple. Man is worth at that time, $30 billion. At that time, he said, I wear this because it limits the decisions that I have to make on a daily basis.
Mm.
So if I can cut back somewhere, it's kind of like uniforms in school. Why do parents want kids to be in uniform? So they don't have to find a freaking outfit every day.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset of these people, where as you're talking, what we were just talking about, Big Glow and how the market in the rap industry what they want you to do, buy chains, buy grills, buy this, buy that, and I'm not saying I like my chains and stuff too, even though they come from the flea market. I like my chains and stuff too. But the difference, these billionaires don't be having that crap.
Right.
They don't have that crap, Flight. But they got a boat sitting in Fort Lauderdale that me and Chaz went to Fort Lauderdale, and we seen a super yacht that's about 3 football fields wide.
No, yeah. It's probably Tillman Fertitas.
Probably so. Shoot, one was like ridiculous. Like, what do you do with all that space? But Steve Jobs changed the world. Like Elon Musk is about to change the world. Yeah. And Elon Musk, I believe. I don't know what it is about Elon. I like Elon. I like Elon because Elon. I like people and you will appreciate this being a tech guy. I think this is why it's gonna be a really fun conversation because you're a tech guy. Mm-hmm. Kate does IT, right, as well?
Yeah.
So can I consider her a tech lady?
Yeah, but she can't stand Elon.
But still, this is not about Elon.
But technology.
This ain't really about Elon. This is about what he's creating.
Yes.
And so for those who don't know, Elon Musk had an event last week called not iRobot, We Robot. That was the name of the event. And come to find out, the director, he's very fond of his work, so that's why he was kind of like a little homage to him.
Right.
But at this event, he was supposed to announce the cyber cab, which he did. He announced the cyber cab and the cyber taxi. He announced a van and a car version of a vehicle that will take you to your destination that has no steering wheel and has no pedals. I want to repeat that. He announced a vehicle it was a van version and a car version that has no pedals and no steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
He is seen leaving the event in one of these cars. He gets into his cyber cab and it drives off.
It's crazy, dog.
So, but like when me and you were talking today, they already have this service in. Mm-hmm. What you tell me, Austin
and San Francisco. But I forgot what it's called though.
And my coworker did it, and my coworker didn't do it. They saw it, and they were telling about this months ago. And so, because they went to San Francisco, and so for those who don't know, if you're in Austin, Texas, yes, there is a Uber like service that will pick you up. There's no driver.
That shit's crazy.
There is no. Everybody, we are in the future. We're about to nerd out. We're in the future. When you see the Jetsons and the flying cars and stuff, we are here.
Mm-hmm.
We are here. We are there. Like there is no going back now. So also at this event, Elon Musk announced the Generation 2 versions of Optimus. Optimus is a humanoid robot that is able, in the words of Elon Musk, this thing will be able to teach your kids, babysit them, walk the dog, grab the groceries, just be a friend. Sir, they had one that was there serving drinks.
Yeah.
Flight, I don't think you understand. I don't think nobody understands how crazy it is.
I don't think, yeah, bro, because it's once, especially if you've never seen one of those self-driving cabs.
Yeah.
To Kate's point, yeah, when we were in Austin, that's what we saw one pull up downtown Austin, and yeah, it had like 20 cameras on that thing, bro. But to see the car actually moving and people being inside, just relaxing on their phone, chopping it up, laughing, cutting it up, with no driver, steering wheel just turning on its own. Not hitting the curb, riding in the lane, stopping at stoplight, stopping at right by, with enough space between them and the car in front of them. Like, it was insane to see, man. And it's just one of those things that, like it's here. It's here. Like, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
Yes, it's one of the things, where you see it. Some people, they'll see it, they'll read it, but if you actually sit on this stuff, see, I don't know what the future holds. Yes, right. It could be like iRobot, and they could all turn against us, but I'm going to enjoy it in this moment,
right?
Because the case that's what Elon said, that these things can just be a friend. Yeah, he literally said that.
Exactly what he said.
To be able to have a robot. So we already have a service where you can get your groceries delivered to your house. But then you can have the robot go get the groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And Maurice, you know what? Maurice, for those, shout out to Average Mo Show that just joined the chat. Maurice said it's the beginning of it. I don't think so. I think this is the next wave. Everything's supposed to be the end. Everything's supposed to be an end. The people that just suffered through Hurricane Milton, every time there's a bad storm, I always see on Facebook, oh, this is the book of Revelations. Oh, this is the book. This is the wrath. Hey, I don't know if it's the wrath or not, but I'm going to enjoy my time while I'm here. And I'm getting me one of these doggone robots. Because
for 20 to 30K.
Yes, they said it's going to be less than the price of a car.
Mm-hmm.
The robot was in there dancing. Yeah. I think it blows my mind, bro. I don't and Elon said too in this conference that this will be the single greatest invention of human history. Casey said we were supposed to die in 2020. Facts. I don't know what's gonna. Casey, let me go back before. We were supposed to die in 2012 too,
and 2000.
Thank you, Flight. Thank you. So I don't care about none of that no more. I'm here until the wrath happens, whatever. But I'm here now, and I'm going to enjoy where we're going now, because I think having this technology is a game changer. But you being the tech person, I'm interested. What do you think about the humanoid robots?
Yeah, man, it's impressive from the tech side of things, man. I mean, it's absolutely impressive, and it's crazy to see how far we've come as humans to be able to create this type of technology. It's at the end of the day, when you create, it's from a technology aspect, it's impressive, dog. 1000%. Being in this space, being in this space, working in that field is 1000% impressive, and I can't deny that. And then you have the other side, whereas like you understand that humans created this, so it could be some. You don't know the intentions behind the humans that created this. Obviously, you hear what they want you to hear. You can always go off the deep end, but to stay with the technological aspect of it, by far one of the most impressive things I've seen ever. It was one of those things that not saying that I didn't think it would ever happen. It was a matter of when. I didn't think it would be now. Thought it'd be about like 5-10. Probably about 5-10 years, we for sure see like robots doing things like that. To say that we have it now, it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
I think you said the right word. It is impressive, and baby, I'm glad that we on the same page. That way we can get us one after the wedding, because because impressive. That's the word that you use, and I. Okay, so Kate's on the same page too. And I guess that's the part that I choose to focus on.
Yeah.
Maurice says every movie points to AI annihilation. But come on now, Reese, let's be 100% honest. Would you watch the movie if it wasn't an AI annihilation? Would you watch a movie where robots are treating people well?
That's funny.
But would that be as interesting as a movie, or is
it's not
robots taking over the world a more interesting concept? The concept that they've been doing since they've been making movies for this most part.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many movies you can make. But I was just going to say, like, I mean, as far as that, I mean, to your point, yeah, like, as far as entertainment goes, like, they don't want to see like just a whole movie of a robot being nice. They want to see as a consumer, you want to see when the shit gonna switch. You want to see the entertainment value.
Your robots are already taking your jobs.
But that's the part that where I'm really conflicted by. Once again, being in this space. You see, like being in this space, this robot could essentially take my job because it's doing human interaction as well. So now this robot could potentially take what I do. Like that's the only difficult part of it to really be able to appreciate it, because it can come to a point to where these robots can literally take our jobs of what we do every day. Robots can go to T-Mobile and sell phones. Robots could do HR. Robots could go ahead and be IT help, be end user support. They can do cybersecurity stuff.
Like guess what we need to do then? We need to make a business so that we be ready when the robots get ready to come and take over. I want the robots to take our job. I'm tired of going to work.
That's crazy.
I'm tired of going to work. Yes, if you can replace me with a robot, then that is fine. But I will say, having the way if you look at the advancement of technology, from Thomas Edison and the light bulb to
Alexander Graham Bell and the telephone.
That's a better example than where I was about to go. Alexander Graham Bell and the telephone to
this. Yeah. To even this.
We have grown up. This is why I love our generation.
Yeah.
Because we have been alive in the most advanced time in human history. So we've seen us go from the Atari to the PlayStation 5. We've seen us go from the CD player to the doggone streaming music service. We went from Blockbuster to Netflix. We went from cars that you like, just basic cars, to now driving the cars drive themselves. We've seen that. And if you want to go, like, I think it's mind-blowing to me sometimes, bro, that if you go back to just the 40s, the 30s, maybe the 30s, maybe I don't know when they first, maybe the 30s, the 20s and 30s.
What?
There was no airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
There was nobody flying in the air.
Yeah.
To me, that is mind-blowing. Every time I'm driving, I see a plane flying in the air. That wasn't that long ago where there was no planes in the sky.
Yeah. Poor Blockbuster. Like, we go, yeah. Blockbuster, like, Hollywood Video.
The term for stuff like Blockbuster, the term is creative destruction. And what creative destruction means is that something came along that was higher advanced technology came along and destroyed it. The CD player was a victim of creative destruction. The MP3 player was a victim of creative destruction. These things, Blockbuster was a victim of creative destruction, because why am I going into your store to buy a DVD when I can just go to Walgreens and get the red box? Oh, okay, we don't do red box no more. Okay, well, now we have Netflix. I can watch. Okay, no, y'all doing everything digital now. I can just go and stream whatever I want. So I saw this. These robots is gonna be dope. If you ever get a chance, y'all go and watch the videos of these robots serving drinks. Yeah, music. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Things evolve.
Yeah,
I'm not saying everything evolves for the good. Some things are yeah. Napster, LimeWire,
yeah.
all this stuff. It has creative destruction. I learned that. What class was I in when I learned that? It might have been marketing. It might have been my marketing class.
It's got to be a marketing class.
Yeah, I think it was when I was in marketing in college. I learned that growth. Yeah, Maurice, it's growth. Growth is exponential. And right
1,000%.
now we're at a time where it is shooting. It is shooting, y'all.
Yeah, man.
You got to hold on. Artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Apple just came out with AI. Chat GPT. You better get on this AI wave train.
Bro, I just finished like a little course on AI via Microsoft. Like, just the capabilities of what it can do, like how it can simplify your job. Like, if you know how to use it correctly, you don't have to work more than an hour if you know how to use it correctly. I'm talking about it can summarize the emails that you've been getting throughout the day. It can summarize the meeting that you just had on Teams. It can go ahead and create a whole document for you. You can create a presentation for you.
AI can write a whole script
For you.
I'll make a movie about me living in the hood, and AI will create the entire script for you, which is now you add AI in with the robots. That I understand why he can be just a friend.
Yeah.
I understand. We literally have day trading on phone for everyday citizens when it used to be only for the stock market workers, and they had to watch the news to know what was going on. Yeah,
or read the paper.
Right.
GameStop is that's one company that I'm surprised is still around. That's one thing I'm surprised GameStop is still around. And then also to Casey's point, that's the tough part. The working class will suffer. Like, if you ain't you got to really find a way to get your bread. Either you're going to have to work within this realm so you can get that bread, because they're going to pay people the premium, until it gets to the point to where they won't need these people. Or like, I don't. It's gonna be difficult when it really starts to improve for the working class.
What I will say about what Casey said is, and a lot of the older people too, being in human resources, I see this all the time. A lot of these old people do not want to get with the times.
No, not at all.
They don't want to get with the times. And me, I used to feel bad. I don't know more. It's like you gotta catch on with the way. We're going this way. We can't keep reaching back to bring you along.
You got it. Yeah.
We can't keep reaching back to bring you along. We need you to come with us. So yes, that means we're not doing applications on paper anymore. That means when you time to sign up for your job, we're not doing paperwork anymore. We're doing everything online. That's just the way that it works. Well, baby, how you do this on the phone? Like, I'm not a phone person. Well, you need to become one, because that's what's going to happen now. And it's just the wave of how things are going. People are going to get left behind. You have to adapt. Technology is moving. One thing we're gonna leave. One thing you're gonna learn from the Don't Cancel Me today is people are going to get left behind. Make sure that it's not you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Too much AI is simplifying the human brain, and that's not good. It may be a reach, but eventually humans won't be able to think for themselves. I mean, I agree and I disagree with that, because with AI, it all depends on you'll be able to get whatever you put in. Okay. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, right? Like if I want to, like Terrell's point, he said make a movie about the hood. You'll get a script, but it may not be what you're looking for. You still gonna have to put the creative activity or creativeness behind it. Or if you really wanted to go that far, you still gonna have to use the brain power to be able to get what you really want. I don't look at it, just look at it as a partnership, depending on how you use it or what you're doing it for.
I don't think it's going to simplify the human brain, because we're talking about AI, but I can make an argument that
I think he's looking for lazy, if I'm being honest.
Huh?
I don't think he was looking at how I looked at it is I don't think he was looking for simplifying the human brain. I think it was just going to make the human more lazy,
which I think goes hand in hand with what he's saying. I think simplifying No, that's no what. Okay, that's where I'm kind of about to go with it. So okay. let me catch what people are saying.
Yeah.
Too much AI simplifying the human brain. That's not good. It may be a reach, but eventually humans won't be able to think for themselves. And then it says, for example, before GPS on the phones, niggas just knew where to go. Not true. They knew how to tell you and everything. MapQuest, also key maps. And I remember key maps specifically. You used to have to buy the book at Walmart, and I remember I with my daddy, and we would have to actually map out. That's why we know how to read maps nowadays. I think also we live in a time where I can argue that we're more intelligent than ever, if you choose to be.
That's kind of to my point earlier.
Right. And that's what I'm going off of you. It's more of a work harder. Excuse me. It's more of a I'm gonna work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
Why do I need to learn how to do this whole math problem
when I could just
when I just need to know where my numbers need to go?
And then after that, it's all up for the person, because now because how I would look at it is like, okay, I've been trying to figure this out. I can't figure it out. Let me input it in this. I input it in that. Now that I input it in this, now let me see, okay, how did it get to this? Some people may just say, I'll just take the answer and keep it pushing. Me, I will try to figure out how it got to that.
Right. So
it's all up to the person at hand.
And exactly, Flight. I agree with you 1,000%. That's why I don't think it makes us lazier. I think this technology is a huge asset to us. But I'm gonna use the Don't Cast Me for example. I use AI. Well, we use AI for Opus clips, where that's what makes all of our clips. That took our show to a whole different stratosphere, because it was able to create the clips via AI for us. That is a blessing.
But also one thing, and I mean, we just show what we can. We say whatever. Also, one thing it made, like, obviously on that platform, it breaks down what would be popping, like what would catch in the algorithm.
It gives me a virality score where it tells you about the hook, the trend, all this. You're absolutely right. And we live in, and I know we can get ready to wrap up here. I tell people all the time, YouTube. You can learn
whatever you want on YouTube, bro. YouTube University, bro.
On YouTube.
No, that's how I got. That's how. Let me go ahead and make. Let me go ahead and make a testament here. That's how I got into IT. I literally was working at a warehouse, fixing battery testers. Applied for an IT job, got an interview. They asked me, have I had any IT experience or done anything in IT before? I told them no. I was like, I went and got a certification in using an IT visualization tool just because I knew the NBA was going in that realm. I just did it just because. I was like, if I have a problem with my computer at home, do I know what to do with off rip? No. Am I going to figure it out? Yes. How am I going to figure it out? With the resources that has been provided to me, aka Google, aka YouTube University. It's too many things out there for us to be able to use to learn. Therefore, to circle back to our point at hand, it's all about the person that is using the tools at hand. Are you going to use it and just be like, or are you going to use it like to your benefit? Like, you can only do so much. when you're using AI, you can only put in so much to be able to get you through your day. You may just put in something and it may give you the wrong input, and you go ahead and tell that to your boss and be like, that's nothing that happened. Like, you got to be able to know how to use it.
I agree. I agree with everybody here. I've learned
TikTok University too, for sure.
TikTok definitely. You know, I say I'm gonna use calculus for an example. When I tell people, and when I was in calculus and learning how to try to do this crap, YouTube there is multiple videos of who can teach you how to do what. You just have to find the person that speaks to you, because how one person explains it may not be good, but you find this, you know, this older white lady who makes it sound fun to learn calculus, and it's like, oh, I like this. Let me subscribe to her page. Now you find yourself being a math wizard, changing headlights, changing your oil, changing the batteries, changing your brakes. And whatever you need to learn how to do, but that's a form of AI. That's a form of technology advancement. That's a form of all that. So I say all that to say that I don't think it's going to make people lazy. The people, I'm gonna end it with this, Flight. The people that it makes it lazy for were already lazy to begin with.
Yes. 1000%.
So it's kind of like the famous quote: money doesn't change you, it makes you more of who you are. I'm gonna use that same thing for artificial intelligence. AI and technology does not change who you are fundamentally, it just makes you more of who you already are.
Talk to him. That's a word. That's a word right there. That's a word. We're gonna end it right there. This has been episode 99. Please make sure that you don't forget to like and subscribe. Please hit that bell to be notified whenever we go live or whenever we drop a short video, whatever the case may be. Episode 100, tentative date, November 2nd, 7:30 is going to be a great show. That's the tentative date. Please make sure that you're in tune with all our socials, be in tune to the YouTube, everything for where we be able to make changes, this, that, or the third. But yeah, man, that part, how Real ended it, that's what we're going to leave it on, that word. On top of that, for those that know, all of the homies that's in the chat, when they came down to tech stuff and setting up the streams and whatnot, they always know that I'm going to tell them YouTube University. That's how I learned. That's how I got myself to be where I'm at when we was on Discord and everything, first doing this podcast and trying to make sure that everybody was sounding good and make sure that the recording was right, this, that, and the third. YouTube University. That's how I figured all of that out. So don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Figure out a way. If there's a will, there's a way. And for me, I always have that will to find a way. So we appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. As always, I'm Vino Flight.
Picture perfect.
And we out, man.